happy end of the week. I hope your all's week is going awesomely and that you got some fun plans for the weekend. And as we head into the weekend, I've got Friday food for thought for you as always. So today I have one question, and for some of you, I have two questions. So my first question for you is, where are you in your life vehicle? And I don't mean like, where are you on your path? Where are you on your journey? How far along are you? What's the scenery like? I mean physically, where are you in the actual life vehicle? Are you in the driver's seat where you are your hands are on the wheel, your feet are out ready for the gas or the brake, or are you in the passenger seat? Maybe you're letting someone else take over the life vehicle or something else. Maybe that something might be fear, and you are just sitting in the passenger seat looking out the window and enjoying the scenery. Or maybe you're scared of where you're going, but you're in the passenger seat, buckled in, bracing yourself for whatever is to come, and you're just passively there, waiting to go wherever the driver is taking you. Or maybe you're in the back seat, and maybe you're trying to be a backseat driver. You've given the driving responsibilities to someone else, but when you're not going the direction that you want to go, you get upset and you start giving instruction, and you're like, why are you going this way? You're supposed to go this way over here. And there's a constant battle back and forth between you and whoever or whatever is in the driver's seat. And you are just constantly frustrated, or just playing that backseat driver of, what in the world are you doing? Where are you taking me? That kind of thing. Or maybe you're not even in the car at all. I mean, that's a possibility, right? Maybe there's a whole nother crew that is filling up the entire car, and they're having a blast while you are sitting in complacency and sitting in sameness and sitting in refusing change or refusing growth or all of those things. So that's my first question for you, is where are you in the car? And if you're in the driver's seat, that's awesome, because there's a lot of things that we can't control in life, but there are even more things that we can control. And we start by being in the driver's seat of our vehicle. And so that's the first step, and that's great if you find yourself in the driver's seat. Hey, Shika, so glad you're joining. But here's my second question for you if you find yourself in the driver's seat. Are you driving with the emergency brake on? Have you ever done that? You've gotten in your car and the emergency brake is on. You don't realize that it's on, so you throw it in drive and you press the gas and you're moving, but it doesn't feel right. Like you don't have the get up that you used to have, or that you would normally have, or you can't even reach the speed that you would normally reach, And then finally it dawns on you, the emergency brake, and you turn it off. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, it makes a huge difference. Are you driving with your emergency brake on? Are you totally on edge and cautious and fearful of what's going to come? Or do you have something that is holding you back from your full potential? Do you have that emergency brake on? On the flip side, are you driving pedal to the metal all the time and whipping through traffic and being reckless and putting other people's lives in danger? Are you just barreling through life without any regard to yourself or those around you and the impact that you may or may not be having on someone? And then there's this place in the middle where maybe you might be driving with cruise control on. And you might as well be in the passenger seat then, right? Because you're giving the control up to the vehicle to decide, you know what, we're just going to sit at this pace. And if you have a really fancy car, it knows, we're coming up on somebody, so we're going to slow down to keep this distance. and it knows to slow down. It knows to be cautious. And now that person's out of the way. And so we're going to speed up again back to our cruising speed. And so, are you driving with cruise control on and just kind of flowing through life and letting it happen to you? And when you get there, you'll get there. And if you don't get there, if there's a detour, no big deal. Or are you the driver with your hands on the wheels, your foot ready to press the gas or the brake whenever you need to? You have a moment to maybe turn on the radio so you can enjoy the music and enjoy the jams along the way when life is good. And when you see an accident ahead of you, you're ready to brake and slow down and be cautious because you don't want to get caught up in that accident. You want to safely get around it. Are you in control in every way, shape, or form of your life vehicle? So that's my food for thought for you today. I hope it gets the wheels turning as we head into the weekend. And I would love, love, love to hear your feedback and get your thoughts. You all have an awesome weekend. Mwah.